as a security analyst, and given that we already had other attacks that have taken place, if we look at, for instance, Westgate and compare it with our response with Garissa, as much as we're waiting for the investigations, what's your take on just generally how it was handled? Have we learned anything?
I think it's very important to point out that what we have seen is a failure of planning, operational planning. Yeah. Since 2010, shortly after the Ethiopians were turfed out of Somalia and left, and al-Shabaab got increasingly stronger on our borders, we had a succession of terrorist attacks, gun and grenade attacks that culminated eventually in a punitive raid, Operation Linda and Chi. So we've had possibly four to 5 years to start planning on how we react to incidents of any kind along our very open and porous borders. And until we close the borders and get control of our border with Somalia, we have to also come up with a way of reacting to attacks at Mpeketoni, to 2 massacres in Mandera. It's not, to say we have to do better next time is avoiding the question of why have we not been doing better. The Inspector General of Police, Kameo, took control of all air assets that are found within the Ministry of the Interior. That's KWS, Kenya Forestry Service. There are 2 police air wings, an administration police air wing, a regular police air wing.
KWS and Kenya Forestry are not in the Ministry of Interior.
But they are all air assets were taken control of by the IGU police. I'm sorry I don't have all the organigrams of the minister.
Yes, we just need to.
The fact is, though, that the newspapers reported that 2 transport helicopters have now been allocated after the fact to carry the Recce unit. We don't need to parcel out the GSU Recce unit to here, there, and everywhere else. If there were transport aircraft in Nanyuki or Mombasa or Kisumu, they could have been sent to pick up the Recce unit. But they were not. So I'm not going to get into the argument about why the Inspector General of Police had to go there and why the CS went there. Because the commanders on the ground...
Let me just clarify, because